Hope everyone's doing well. Looks like my mic is working, so that's a good thing. I don't know what's going on with my camera over there. I'm going to have to wipe it down. I think it looks like I'm in the dark, but I'm in a super bright room. It's the crazy thing. Let me see here. Doing this fixes it. Maybe a little bit. There we go. How's everyone's doing? How's everyone's weekend been? We got a bunch of singles, things to bid, all of that fun stuff for you today. So hope you guys are here for some fun. Hey, Dad and Lad, how's it going? What kind of singles you're looking for today? If you got ones you're looking for, I can let you know. We also have some fun things we're doing. So we got not as many things in the buy now section now. We kind of lowered it down to go into doing some auctions. So we have two types of auctions we're going to be doing. We got a 4-for-2 auction. So the 4-for-2 auction is basically 4 cards for $2 as the start. The card values of those were going to be probably listed at $1. Some of them would have been like $2 on here. So we're trying to get you some deals on those. And then we have $2 starts on cards that were going to be like $2.50 to up to $10 or more. Some of them are more expensive. And then we got a pile of cards that are in our buy now section. So feel free to ask. We got some really special ones, like this promo here that is shot way up in price. I got comic book Nick Fury. I got the Vision and Scarlet Witch. And I even got a Banyan Tree. Great hinge. Hey, Steve-O, how's it going? How you been? Been seeing you pop up. I popped in a couple of your shows real quick just to see what you were doing, to steal your ideas. No, I was kidding. To see how your shows were going. Secretly hiding in there. Also, I was walking around sometimes just trying to see how people's shows were going because, like, there's some days where it's been really slow. But how you guys been? Can you all hear me? Hope you all can hear me. The beatings. I don't know what kind of beatings you were taking. I was just watching you selling a bunch of cool singles. And then you had some packs and stuff, so it's just cool. I was just curious because I'm in a show when you're doing a show or haven't seen your shows pop up because I just don't get on Whatnot a lot of times when I'm not doing shows. But yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff. So let me know if you guys got some singles you want, some packs. I don't have any Marvel collector packs, but we do have lots of play boosters. So you can still hit pretty good stuff out of those. I have Spider-Man we can open. I've got Avatar collectors, and I have a few TMNT collectors left. So I also did not get them listed, but I do have some of the cat secret legs if you're interested in them. I got them just in. And I have the cool comic book. That is a rare comic book. I see it here. Sorry. I changed how my show is. I'm trying to figure out where my hand is, and you can see it. So up here, this right here. It's the Warstorm Surge cover, which is a rare cover for the Avengers Armageddon art, and it's got the promo in it as well. Bear with me. I'm trying to get my show scheduled for tomorrow night. I mean, I don't know what the store says. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8 left. So, and I see here we opened, I think, 1 on the show. So we haven't hit anything big out of them yet. I can tell you that much. So I can't remember what's the big pulls from those. Well, I was trying to remember what the big pool, like what the big hit. There's golden chocobos. There are. I always forget that we had golden. No, that's in Final Fantasy. Not in the Avatar, Steve-O. It was like golden chocobo. I was like, wait, what? No, there was. Oh, what was the chase card? Oh, it was the Avatar, and then the Neon Ink avatars. It's been a long day, Steve-O. I've had a long weekend, and I'm still trying to sell a bunch of stuff because I got 1 million bills to pay and it's still under. So I'm like, what am I trying to do here to pay bills? So I also have 2 dual lands I haven't listed yet, but I do have two dual lands for sale if someone's interested. Someone got a great deal on a Guy's Cradle. By the way, have you guys seen the Garfield Secret Lair yet in person? These look amazing. Like the art is just so clean on them. I'm gonna put this in one of my decks, and then this is the quintessential counterspell that should be in any deck now. And then gimme. These are really cool. The Soul Ring, I Hate Mondays, Ponder, and Talk to the Paw. I love them. But I do have a few of the cat secret layers if you're looking. We have some other as well. I'm gonna start doing my bids here in a second. I just gotta finish. I forgot to put my show up for tomorrow so you guys people can bookmark it. Doing some more singles. I'm gonna try to find some more singles between now and then. I mean, technically, I guess there could be the English Chocobo in one of these. I do have 2 Final Fantasies, Japanese packs. That just been sitting there. Hey, Zachary, how's it going? I've been like tempted to open them, but I'm also like, I don't want to sell the Japanese cards. They take forever to sell sometimes. Like I just recently finished selling like all of the Japanese Final Fantasy cards that I had, that had been sitting for like 6 months. But you guys got any singles you are looking for, let me know. I don't have as many listed, but I have a rough idea that if I have a card, I could take a look for it. I've got a mix of Marvel, non-Marvel, and we're going to start doing some $2 bids here, but I wanted to show off some of the other cards that were non-biddable. They're just buy nows right now. But if you want to bundle together some cards, or you look at a card and you're like, hey, why is this priced this? This is what TCG Low says. Let me know. I'll look it up, because especially with Marvel stuff, those prices are still in that like we're getting into the set price, but some of them have gone up and down. So I try my best to make the prices as close to TCG Low or lower if possible. Let me just finish setting this shipping settings for tomorrow so you guys can buy all the singles you want. There we go. That's done. All right, let's get on in here. Mana Misfits, M Horn, Jody Bell, how's it going? We're going to start with a $2 card. And we're going to start with a card that a lot of people like, and I think is a really fun one. Jarvis. Y'all want to run Jarvis here, right? Jarvis. Whenever you cast a hero spell, draw a card. I think this is definitely a really good card. I think it's going to see some price increases, but here we go. Because it's just going to be stronger as we get more and more heroes. All right, here we go. Jarvis is up. Who's going to grab Jarvis? Great price for $2. I think the card is just like, because we are going to see more heroes. I honestly, yeah, Steve-O with the bid there. Let's go. All right, let's go, Jarvis with Steve-O. You can now put it out, and you can start bids for $5 on it and get your money back. We got a bunch of singles, so if you do have some you're specifically looking for, do let me know. Hey, Steve, but what do you think about the new layout where I'm on bottom now? Not this year, probably. I had someone the other day that was like, we can't see the cards. And I was like, well, it's like, I was trying to fix it. And then like, because like, I know there's multiple ways people stream. A lot of people just use their phone. Yeah, it is a lot better looking. It's easier to see. I still don't understand though why this card looks like it's leaning all the way back when it's just barely leaning in there. I don't know what my camera is doing, why it's giving some kind of like curvature. But all right, let's grab another card here. I got War Machine here. Let me make sure too, by the way, before I do this, that I'm grabbing from the right box. A lot of these I priced out yesterday, but prices are always up and down. That's the biggest problem with all these. Okay, yeah, this one's right. All right, here we go. War Machine. Attacking modified creature will gain double strike until end of turn. Let's get double striking modified creatures. Plus, you get this cool sleeve if you win it. Marvel cards in a Batman sleeve. All right, we're going to move on to another one here. We're going to do our first 4 for $2, starting with Dismantling Wave. I'm grabbing 4 random cards out of here. You got Strephon and a foil. You got Maximum Carnage, and we got Eldrazi Mimic. 4 for 2. What a price there. It's a good deal. These were all cards that were going to be dollars on our shows, whether they were under a little bit of $1 or more. But for me, to get them 4 for 2 is a pretty good deal. 4 for 2. Hey, Lurker. All right, we're going to pass on that one. All right. Let's do another 4 for 2 for you guys. 1. Oh, I just knocked my whole stand over almost. 2, 3, 4. All right. This first one almost pays for it. You got Darksteel Citadel. You got Cheering Crowd, a great card. Arcane Denial and Scourge Familiar, all busted cards. Ways to get you lots of mana. If you guys are ready, we're going to jump right in here and do the 4 for 2. Oh, here's the 4. Darksteel Citadel alone almost pays for that. $2. Arcane Denial is like a $2 card too. So 4 cards, $2. Great deal to start it out with. You guys don't like the 4 for 2? I was gonna say, well, we got a great deal on 4 for 2 here. Try and get people interested. I think it's the best way to get cards on here, not have to nickel and dime for dollars. A lot of these cards are valued over the shipping barrier. Well, what is it showing shipping at? It should only be at 78 cents. Why is it showing $3.57 on the... Hold on a second. What is going on here? Hold on. Are the singles showing that too, Steve-O? Hold on. If I just run a card on the stand, are they showing that price too? Yeah, running Gonti. Just trying to see here why it's showing them edit listing. Devil Dinosaur. I believe I do have a Devil Dinosaur in our Buy Now section. I don't think I sold that one yet. Don't remember selling it. Okay, so I don't know, but I don't know why it's doing the. Maybe it's because I did it 1 to. That must be it. Okay, I know what the issue is for you. So the issue is I had them set at these at 3 ounces or 1 to 3 ounces. But realistically, even 4 cards is 1 ounce still technically if I'm shipping it the right way. So, and it's fine. If they want to be mad about it, they're not going to weigh the envelopes. They're just going to make sure the envelopes go through. All right. Well, we're gonna run these 4 again. Here you guys go. All right. Cheering, Scourge, Arcane, Darksteel. So actually, no, you got those. Did you not? Did someone get those? Sorry, someone got those. Did not? Yep, Michael, you got those. I was like, wait, I remember writing. We're gonna do 4 for 2. I thought about doing this, Steve. I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. I thought about doing the 4 for 2 as like in the Buy Now section, where it's just I'm gonna grab 4 random cards, but if there's like cards around the dollar mark you were looking for, I could throw them together in a bundle. I just don't know how Whatnot would look at that with it being random. That's the only thing I'm worried about, though, is if Whatnot got mad and like, oh, you're doing a mystery bundle. And I'm like, it's not a mystery bundle. There's 4 cards. And like, I pull them out randomly, and like, you get like 1 swap. If there's like a card like I don't know that, we get 1 swap, basically. I can swap you 1 card. But if there's something specifically you're looking for, I can help you with it. because like a lot of these cards are cards that are right on that dollar cusp, or like they're cards that people like, or like a little over $1 or even under $2. And some of them are over $2. And I'm like, I'm gonna put some random stuff in here so you can also hit some good stuff. Who was asking for the Devil Dinosaur? Tally? I do have that. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm trying. So I'm trying. The reason I'm trying the thing I'm doing with the $2 is just based on. So like, this is all math based with people who I've talked to about it. Is that if you do cards, if you sell it for 2 compared to 1, so I'm giving you more value at 2, but at 1, because of all the fees that nickel and dime you, if you only sell it at $1, like it just like by the time you pay for your stuff to ship it and everything, you get like 10 cents out of it, maybe, if you're lucky. Because I think if I remember correctly, you clear like 30 or 40 cents on the. Someone was asking about Devil Dinosaur, and I'm pretty sure I put him in my store. Yep. Here is Devil Dinosaur. Someone's looking for it. But I agree. I'm trying to find a way to clear a bunch of. I have so many, like, what do you call bulk, but cards that are in that like 50 cent to $2 range that like people still want, and some people are looking for. And I want to. That's why I was like 4 for 2 is a great value, in my personal opinion, because you're getting 4 cards for $2. All right, let's run another card. Let's run this Gonti on the. Well, not the Gonti. Let's run. Hold on. All right, I got a good card for you. We got Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye, a great card. And a really good card that you probably want to run if you're doing Molecule Man. Because now you can draw the cards with Molecule Man on your opponent's turn. Here you go. Mind's Eye. Steven, what do you mean waterfalls? I'm just curious. This I am not familiar with. All right, here's another good card. Rest in peace. Here we go. 10 Behemoth or 10 Behemoth. Oh, no, I have not. I haven't thought about doing that. I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea. It's just like, so, like, I don't know, like, oh, okay, so, like, as it goes up, you, like, start at $1, and then as people bid up. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could see it, but then you've got to have, I guess, more cards, right, that are at that like, you got to get it to the value. So that's the biggest issue, though, is, like, and that's the thing, though, like, my thing about Whatnot is I'm giving people a good deal. And I'm like, a lot of these cards that I'm putting at $2 bids, if people get it at $2, I'm technically losing money on, because most of the $2 cards I'm starting at $2 sell for $3 to $10. So if someone gets it for 2, great, you got a great deal. But I could flip that on my Mana Pool or TCG and make $6 more. I just get paid faster by Whatnot. So, and I'm also trying to help you guys get good deals on cards. So, all right, we're gonna go Metallic Mimic here. Metallic Mimic. I just don't love, like, I'm going to put this one at $1. I get it. I'm just curious here. Like, dollar start on this one. I was told by people, do not do dollar starts. And that's big people. They're like, don't do dollar starts. They're like, do $2 or $5 starts and, like, just do bigger cards. All right, here's a good one. Delina Wild Mage. All right, we got Delina Wild Mage. If you guys got singles out there you're looking for, let us know. I don't know what's going on right now, Steve-O, with like stuff. I have. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's the thing. No, I get it, Steve-O. Like, I have, like, look at my bin. Like, I've got some really good stuff in the bin. Like, I got a demonic tutor. Yeah, you got. I mean, you got good stuff, and then you put like my thing is I want to put cards out there. That's why I do $2 starts, right? Because to me, like Delina Wild Mage, someone just got it for $2. Like it's a $4 or $5 card, I believe. I want people to be able to like kind of be like, all right, we're gonna fight over it because these cards do have value. It's one thing if you can have 30 people in a show. I don't know why I can't get people to stay in the show, Steve. Like I struggle to even get like over 5 people consistently. And we're having fun, which I forgot for this show to add any giveaways. No, I did do giveaways. That is true. I did have giveaways. No, people are not only hungry for deals, people want to pay nothing and not understand we're in a business here. So like it's a mix. You either do this for fun and have another job, or you do this to make money or have an LGS you're working with. That's my issue. I've got to make money on these cards, and I know where my value lies. I know where I can make the money. I could throw these on TCG Player and then tomorrow. This pile of cards right here, guys, if I sold them at $2 a piece, right? I've got this pile right here for you all to see. This giant pile. Now these are the $2 start cards. All right. If you everyone buy these at $2 a piece, I make $200 on it. But the value of this pile right here is probably $600 to $700. So I like to give you guys deals, but I also have to make money. And I think I get it. Like I think there's the biggest issue is people want deals, and I like that's the thing, Steve. Though I'm like I give some of the best deals in the like whatnot space that I've seen that you can do without basically going bankrupt. All right, let's grab another dollar or another card here. All right, here's a good card. Vault of Whispers. Surprisingly, an expensive common card. I get it though. Like I'm just trying to like figure out what's going on right now with whatnot because it was like packs were doing well for a while and then they fell off. I started doing singles and it wasn't horrible, and then like it's fallen off again. Like whatnot is just completely fallen off for me, and I'm like, what is going on here? Am I just gonna ditch whatnot? Because like there are a lot of other platforms out there that don't charge as many fees. All right, we're on Frostfang. Let's go here. We're on Frostfang. Great card. Put it in your Serpent Society deck, guys, and give all your attacking creatures Death Touch. Yeah, no, they're changing a bunch of stuff. Like, and it's whatever whatnot is doing is not good for the sellers. They're like, we're saving you money. We're saving you money. And I'm like, you're not saving like that's the thing. So like they want to save us money, but they have to understand like we like for me I don't mind, but there are people on here that do the boxes, right? And that's how they make like they'll shove them, but like they do like whatnot is trying to stop people from making as much money on the show as far as like the people who do like, hey, here's that we're gonna fill a box full of stuff for you guys. That's the what are they called? The ones that are just the flat rate boxes, right? So it's like, hey, we're gonna you get like 5 shirts in a flat rate box. Those are like if whatnot is not careful, and I like whatnot, but if whatnot's not careful, there are so many other platforms out there that people will just move to. eBay Live is pushing, and they're trying to recruit people hard. TikTok has been there, and TikTok is becoming a live selling platform, and that's just what it's going to become. Like TikTok is going to be it's going to still have content, but it's becoming a live selling platform. On OnlyFans, yeah, it's a good one. All right, let's see here. Jet Medallion was just bought. Where's my Jet Medallion? Woo! Jet Medallion for Steve-O. We have a bunch of singles in the bin. Like, when I was reading this stuff, I looked at it and I was like, as a card seller, a lot of this stuff doesn't really affect me because I never really used the certain things. But they're also like, oh, we're cutting costs, but what is it? They're changing the shipping. So they want you to now ship it different. So instead of doing, what is the shipping? Shoot. They're changing, and they didn't say when. They're like, we don't know when it's just coming. We're doing this at some point. But they're changing the shipping to where it's not priority shipping anymore. It's the next level down, basically. And I'm like, why are we like to cut our cost a little bit? It's to cut their cost. It's not to cut our cost. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, there are lots of people that like made this platform what it was, and I've seen a bunch of them leave recently. And like, I don't get like what the purpose of Mr. Beast or Gary V, like what they're trying to do. Like, Gary V is all about telling people to do live shopping, right? And I think it's great. I think it's great. Do live shopping. Get on here, and if you got a business, whatever you have, like you sell it. Do a yard sell. But the hard thing right now is, so before, like, I was going to do a yard sale, and I was going to be like, okay, we're going to do fill a box, and you fill up the box with stuff, and then when the box is full, they get another box, and you fill up the boxes that are the flat rates. That's what a lot of these sellers do, that sell stuff that aren't cards. They sell stuffed animals, and then they just throw it in flat rate boxes, and it makes it easy for them not to have to figure out measure weights on everything. And yeah, because like now, if I want to come on here and sell stuffed animals, now I have to know the weight of everything that I'm shipping, and just have to be like, oh shoot, like, or what a lot of people are going to do, they're going to go off of Whatnot and do their own shipping. All right, guys, we got some more singles here. I got a really good one. All right, no one wanted Oron, so we're going to move him off. All right, I got a good one here. We got Lear, Disciple of the Drowned, in the showcase with the foil. Oh, see, that's a good deal, especially if you got like things like that. Like, if not, then it's like you get nickel and dime for stuff. The buyers get nickel and dime for stuff. All right, here we go. This is for Lear. Great deal on Lear right now. Like a $6 or $7 card, if I remember. Can't be countered. Spells can't be countered, which is great. And then you have flashback with your instants and sorceries. Great way to, yeah. All right, Bandblade. Nice grab there. Yeah, no, Bleed. I'm just going to call you Bleed because it's easier than whatever. I think, yeah, like for you, that's great. Like for me, I don't necessarily have to worry about it because like all my stuff, I know roughly the weights of. It's usable. Okay, usable ID. I was like, what am I looking at here? Yeah, so this card though was really, really good because it's interesting, right? So you run it in decks. So I'll tell you about this. So there was a fun way that this card was being used in certain builds and stuff, because the time it came out, shortly after that, the like cycle lands came out. What people were doing is they're running Lear, and they had counter spells in their deck. But what would happen is they would get in a battle with somebody and then like bounce Lear, and then be able to cast the counter, like in response to casting a counter spell, they would bounce Lear. It's a really fun thing to do because your counter spells also have flashback on your turn. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So you're there. Well, you can cast something on any turn. I can't remember how that works. But basically what you would do is you would bounce Lear in response to like a counter battle. Yeah, this is back in the day, old fun stuff. So you bounce Lear. Oh, this was when Fading Hope was a huge card too, because it came out I think in the same set. So like Fading Hope, when you would bounce Lear, and then have the counter spells on it, and then like go all of it. But all right, let's go for another card here. I got some more for you. I got a good one. Hercules from the Commander deck. If you do have specific cards you're looking for, let us know. I can try to look through and find them. Steve-O, are you still there? Darth Bro Dude, welcome on in. Usable ID with the... I like this card. I had someone tell me it's a crappy card because it's 5 mana for what it does. And I'm like, it's an okay card. It does what it's supposed to do. All right, we got usable ID there. Sometimes I look at people's things and I'm like, I don't know how it says it. Do I have Doom comic? I do not. The only comic I currently have is the Warstorm Surge. And technically, actually, what's really funny, right? So this Warstorm Surge comic, which I'm going to pull it down and show you guys so y'all can see it. So you can see what it looks like. I'll show it here too if you guys want to see it. That's the comic book. It's got the card in it. Warstorm Surge, the whole thing. It's really cool. It wasn't the one I ordered. So I ordered the original one, the OG one, the one that had the normal cover on it from the what is it, Avengers Armageddon, and the comic book store sent me the variant, which is cool because that variant is what is it called? Nick Fury. Let's see here. He's in my bin. Let me look real quick. He's $1,000. I'm just kidding. No, he is. We got him at. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I clicked on something. I messed something up. Hold on. Let's see what he's priced at. Nick Fury. Yeah, we have him at 50. Spring. You want to look at him? Beautiful card. But yeah, I got the Wars. I got the comic. By the way, guys, I have that one comic. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Let me grab another card here. Here's another good one from the Commander deck. It's Heroic Return. 2 less to catch the creatures attacking you. All right, usable. You got the birds. You got Bop, 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 Bop. Heroic Return here, though. We're going to run this. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If a hero enters this way, it enters with 2 additional encounters. It's a great way to surprise somebody. It's a 6 mana card, but it's got her fighting Thanos, which is pretty cool. Captain Marvel. All right, here we go. Starting this one at... Nope, I got to close that out. Here we go. Heroic Return. Great little card. Great way to return stuff from your graveyard to the battlefield. But even then, if you run a hero, it gets extra stuff. That's always good, you know? No on the Heroic Return. All right, I got y'all. Here's a good one. We got the Relic of Legends, a card that is so stinking good, been around, and it's got Thor's hammer on it. Always like a $5 or $6 card. Great way to start at $2. Man, it's like pulling teeth to get people in here. I don't know. Am I back in whatnot jail? I don't feel like I did anything wrong. Like, what do you guys think? Like, what is like keeping people? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I've noticed that. Like, and that's why I've considered like running shows on different things. The only issue with that is for me. So running shows on other platforms is a little bit harder because they're not as easy to set up and things. So like with this one, I can just import these cards with the CSV that I create with a specific way to do it, pull it up, and we're good to go. Other platforms, I have no clue how it works. And eBay, they're still trying to like figure that one out. And eBay is like, I have a way to put stuff up on eBay. I just don't know how the live selling works on there. But yeah, I've noticed like, I don't know, for like the last like month, it has been very slow and like pulling teeth to get people consistently in the show. I'm just going to run a random giveaway then. Let's see if we pull anybody in. Yeah, I've barely seen people with huge and I don't know, it's crazy to me. I hate it, but it also maybe is a sign of of the times of people getting tired of whatnot. I don't know. Well, the whatnot has changed so much too, though, and part of it is because of scummy people. You know, like people that took advantage of other people. Oh, for sure. Trust me. Like I'm in the hobby business, and like I sell on TCG Player and Mana Pool, and my sales have been like rough, rough. Like I still sell stuff. It's just like I'm over here floundering and dying. And I don't know, like I don't know how to fix it, you know? And it sucks. Because like I'm in a tight spot with like bills and stuff, and I'm trying to figure out like how can I make money and how can I keep going. And like usually I'm fine, but it's like I'm falling behind on stuff because I've not been able to sell as much stuff, or I'm having to sell stuff at a loss. And I'm like, what do we gotta do? All right, let's run another. Here we go. Let's run Last Agnakai. Like the only reason I'm selling these cards even on here consistently. Oh yeah. So like here's the thing I hate. Like they do consistently on here for card sellers or they're like the low commission fee days, right? And that's great, except everybody sells on those days. So like nobody comes to your shows. Like the amount of people that come into your shows is like absolutely crazy. I did forget though that I am not playing any of my music, so let's run some music. I just realized that. Do you have the time? Hey, B Fox, thanks for the follow. We get some music going. Maybe that'll help out. Corgi, you got the last time you can. Let's go. So if you guys have singles you are looking for, I can dig through my piles too and see. Alright, this is a underlooked card, I think, in the set. I think long-term this card sees a bunch of play. It's the Wasp. Windsummer's Injury. Flash flying when enters. Target here gains hexproof, and then whenever it attacks, tap a creature defending player controls. There we go. Yeah, like I do eBay as well. I don't do any cards on eBay yet. I've thought about it. My issue with selling like across multiple platforms is keeping track of the inventory. Because like when you sell stuff on one and it sells, you got to remember to take it off the other, or you're in like big trouble. All right, here I got this cool Soul Ring, guys. This is from I think like the Mono Black collection. So if you're a Mono Black player at heart, this is the Soul Ring for you. So like I would love to sell on eBay and here and stuff. I don't know like just yet. Like I know TikTok has started doing where you can do bids on stuff now. All right, Devour Destiny. So like I've seen a bunch of, like TikTok is going to become a live selling platform before it's all said and done. That's kind of what it's an e-commerce platform now for the most part. People don't realize that yet, but it's because the algorithm has changed because it's all about selling stuff on there. All right, here we go. Devour Destinies. Yeah, TikTok is all about how can you make money. It's like a lot of creators on there, they're monetized because they get stuff sent to them and they make videos about the samples that they get. I don't get me wrong, I've done it before, but they never like, all right, Corgi with the win. I didn't even say that we were winning. That's on me. You're winning Namor here. You got Namor, the art card. I forgot to put what we were winning. My brain doesn't work sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. Where did you? There we go. Congrats on that one. Yeah, like everything is all about how you can make money, what you can sell, who can get this and that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I just don't. So here's the biggest thing about TikTok or any site you sell on. The less you've sold on it, the longer it takes for you to see your money. So it's like, well, what am I waiting for? I'm wondering too, though, because I have a lot of the same inventory. I slowly add to it. I've thought about going to 3 days a week, but right now I'm like trying to make as much money possible. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, are they on here now? Are Logan Paul and Steve on Whatnot, or are they on like somewhere else? The biggest thing too is it's hard to compete with a lot of people because like a lot of people have lower cost or they have like their LGSs. Yeah, there's like they get all they pay money to get those people. Whatnot has paid a ton of money for big creators to come on here and do shows and stuff, even in like the Magic space. All right, guys, let's do Felix. Who wants a Felix? Like I really have thought about like seeing if eBay would let me put up the cards. Like I thought about even seeing how to do it up on TikTok for some of it. You know. All right, we're gonna go back over here. All right, here's a good one people have been looking for. Modoc, a card that I think should be higher in price than it is. I think it's going to be. It's a busted infinite combo, just in the command zone if you want it to be. It kills all your opponents like mana dorks and all that for the most part. I like it. I like the connive too. We're here just trying to have some fun. All right, here we go. We got Quicksilver. It's an interesting one though. For 5 mana, it lets you cast spells so they have haste of his tap. I don't know really if you want to swing out. See, that's the funny thing. He was. So you know what's funny? He was in the Avengers Precon, right? So if you cast him out on your turn, he gets vigilance, right? So you can't even take advantage of him being tapped. Khaki pants. All right, got another one for you. This one's a really good one. Photon, Mighty Marvel. Deals damage to player, add that much mana of any color. And you don't lose it. A way to like swing in, get a bunch of extra mana. Like, it's an infinite combo with, what is it? Aggravated Assault, or whatever it is, the one that you can just pay 5. So you get her powered up to 5, and then she hits for combat, and you just have infinite combats if there's no flying blockers or removal. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, I don't know. I don't saying Whatnot is dying, but it's changing. It's changed a lot since I started. I miss some of the old days because you know what I would be doing instead of running these as auctions? I'd have all these cards in pool boxes based on their value. So I'd have a $2, a $5, a $10, a $50, a $100 pool box with like collector packs in the pool boxes as well. And like those were the fun days because people were like, oh, because people love the little like high risk, high reward stuff. But see, the problem is people ruined them and would say that they had a dual land in a $100 pool box and there was no dual land in the pool box. I never did that. All my pool boxes always had the cards that were very close in value, if not a lot of them over the value of what you were trying to get. All right, let's go for a Death Count Glade here. Hey, the Color Thief, how's it going? If you guys got any specific singles you're looking for, let me know. I might have them. Gleaming Bastion. Let me look and see what that card is. Maybe I just have to look. What is this card? The land. No, I actually did not pull any of those lands. I did not pull the white blue lands, and I pulled Gathering Place, Hidden Lair, and Training Grounds. I did not pull the other two. Sorry, Usable. I did not pull that one. All right, here's another good one for y'all. Y'all can get this card. We got Nick Fury here for you. 5-color heroes. Or just run them as a CDH deck. I know worries. I was like, what is that? What was that one? Yeah, I did not pull that one, unfortunately. All right, we got Nick Fury here. Who's going to get Nick Fury? Jersey Bear, how you doing? All right, let's go Captain America punching a Nazi in the face. All right, this one's really good, though. I think anything that says heroes on it currently, the value that helps with the hero stuff is just going to go through the roof. All right, what about a Trophy Voidwalker, guys? Hey, B. Felipe, how you go? How's it going? Sticky Bro, welcome on in. We got a bunch of singles. We're doing auctions on them. Talking about Magic, talking about life. We got a little bit of everything for y'all. All right, guys. What else are we looking for? About Lightning Greaves. You never have enough Lightning Greaves, right? All right, guys. You guys want anything else here? I'm probably going to just call it for today. I feel like it's been really slow. I could keep the show going on, but I also have a lot of other work. I was hoping the show would be a little bit better today, but I'm kind of stuck in a weird spot here. I appreciate the share, Gazuki, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a bunch of cards, I probably won't have a lot to add between tonight and tomorrow, but we'll go through. We'll try to go through all the cards tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to do a longer show tomorrow, minimum 2 hours tomorrow. I just have a lot go. Like I was hoping the show would be a little more hopping, but I do have a bunch of stuff, and I might if I find some other ones, and then we always have more every day. I try to add. So like Monday, I'm doing a show. I'll probably do one on Tuesday. I got to do a bunch of shows. Got to make a bunch of money because I'm going out of town the following week, and then going over to Amsterdam as well. So, you got anyone interested in playmats? I thought about doing a show where I put some playmats up for auction, different varying ones. So I might do that too. Just put playmats up, starting about $20. I do not have any Bob Ross playmats, unfortunately. I have a couple from Magicons, and then I have a couple like custom ones that I've picked up, and then some that are my own personal playmats that I've had designed that I love to move on. I have a lot of playmats though. But if you're ever looking for, I have like all the Spider-Man playmats, which are new in box. I got a few other playmats that are new in box, and then a bunch of playmats that I've just had for a while or picked up. So I thought about doing like a $20 start on certain playmats and just seeing how they sell, just to move them on my show. My other thing is I thought about doing if I get time tomorrow and sit and can do it. That's the issue for me is getting time to sit and focus on stuff for this. Is doing bundles of lands for a price. So, but all right, guys. Last call here. If there's anything you want, if not, I'm gonna end the show and then we'll jump back on tomorrow. We'll have a show tomorrow night at 6:30. So I'd love to have you on that. So, but if there's anything last minute you want, let me know. If not, we'd love to see you tomorrow. Try to have some fun, and we're gonna roll into trying to do some more giveaways tomorrow night. I'm gonna restart the giveaways, beating the bosses and stuff, and get us hyped up to do that tomorrow night. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys. I'll make sure there's no previous or anything. I will catch you all tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, have a great day.